You're watching Cars.tv.
I'm Dave Majors. I'm the CEO of MECUM Auctions, and we are here at MECUM Monterey. Monterey is an interesting auction for us. It's completely different than the other 13 or so that we will do in a year. This tends to be a higher end auction. So the cars you see here, I wouldn't say that they're higher value than cars you see in other auctions, but there's a bigger concentration of high value cars here. If you go to an auction, we were in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania a couple of weeks ago, you'll see cars that are $5,000 and you'll see cars maybe that are $5 million. Here you tend to see just the higher end of that. I was counting the list the other day. I think we have 38 Corvettes here. Some of those are new Corvettes, some are vintage Corvettes, but there's actually a heavy concentration of resto mods, of customs, and that's become very hot in the industry. We have 28 vintage Porsches that are here, a lot of 356s that you'll see, a lot of 911s, and those are of course getting a lot of interest. There are 20 Ferraris here that are for sale, and they range all the way from a couple of 1951s, in particular a 1951 Ferrari 212 Export Barchetta, all the way up to 2025 Ferraris. There's a 2025 SF90 here, and there's a 2025 296. And so 1951 to 2025, everything in between. We have a very special Ferrari that is here on the peninsula as well, and it's not for sale. It's only for display. We unveiled it yesterday. It's a 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO. Anybody that knows Ferraris knows that a Ferrari GTO is the epitome of all Ferraris. There were 36 that were manufactured. This is the only one that was manufactured in white. That car is getting a lot of attention here. It's not for sale here. It will be going to our Kissimmee auction in January, and it will be offered for sale there. It's a 1951 Ferrari 212 Export Barchetta. It's a pretty unique car. It's a car that you could take to the track. It's also a car that you and your spouse could go on a long trip in and be very comfortable. It's one of, I think, only 5 of the 28 that were built that was bodied with the Superleggera body. So it's a gorgeous car when you stand and look at it. It's that car that makes you want to just get in and drive it someplace instead of standing and looking at it. And it's getting a lot of attention here in the glass house. And I think it'll get a lot of attention when it crosses the auction block as well.
I'm Will Posey, owner of Big Oak Garage, and we're at the MECUM auction at the Monterey Car Week. So Big Oak Garage is a hot rod shop. We're in Northeast Alabama, a little town called Hoax Bluff. We mainly specialize in 72 and older hot rods. We have ventured into some later model stuff here lately and a few restorations. Duffy and I have been friends for a long time. He had a 61 Impala when he was growing up. That's really kind of where it all started. And he has a 56 Chevrolet that's been sliced and diced. And that's kind of what triggered the slicing and dicing of Dirty Martini, the wedge cut and changing the roof and all the modifications we did. The body's been reversed wedge section 2.5 inches. So it's 2.5 inches taller in the back than a stock 61 Impala. We used the A-pillar as a pivot, so the front actually went down. So I was giving it that really aggressive look while the rocker panels are level. Most 61 Impalas, when you get the rocker panels level, they look like they're lower in the back than they are in the front. And on a 61, the windshield trim sticks up above the side glass trim. Drives me bananas. So we cut 4.5 inches off the windshield and off the back glass, made an entire new roof skin, then did flush fit trim and flush glass, which is a pretty challenging thing to do. We've painted a lot of cars green at Big Oak, so I really didn't want to paint Dan's car green, but he's Irish and it just kept going to green, going to green, going to green, going to green. And so we came up with the green and the off-white, and Actually, we went through so many colors on this car. When we come up with this and Dan said he liked it, I made him sign the back of it so he couldn't change it again. So getting the color was pretty tough, and it was a one-off color. Now it's available. If you just Google search Dirty Martini, that color will come up. The cool thing about car shows is you see them in the magazines, you see them on YouTube, you see them everywhere, but most of the time when you see a car in person, it's just so much different. You can really see the details, you can see the true color. It's really inspirational for my builds, and if you're just a home builder, it can really bring a lot of inspiration to your builds.